Welcome to our Alaska overlanding adventure. We're boarding a plane from Seattle to Anchorage. The moment we exited our plane, we were already surrounded by snow-capped mountains from every direction.
Oh, we're here in Alaskan Airport.
We rented Alaska Overlander's flagship Tundra with an alu cab. They don't do airport pickups anymore, so we're gonna Uber to our meetup spot, which is their shop. Brooke, the co-owner of Alaska Overlander, arrived with their Tundra rental with an alu cab. We embarked our journey from here. We took the Glen Highway from Anchorage to our camp spot on the first day, and this is just a pullout, maybe 10 minutes away from downtown. And this is the second pullout we have stopped at, and the view is something I've never seen before. If you want to know where these locations are, please stay tuned. At the end of this Alaska series, I will post a video to go over all the locations that we have filmed at. The sun is setting and it's time to find our camp spot for the first night. And here I am trying to take a couple photos before the sun goes down. And just want to say thank you to Alaska Overlander for renting out this crazy well-built Tundra with an alu cab to us. This thing kept us safe and warm for the 14 days when we were there. And we have arrived at the first overlanding or boondocking spot of our 14-day journey here in Alaska. After we settled in on our camp spot, I went out to take some night photos of the stars and the river. My excitement brought me really close to the ice, and I was standing on the ice. It broke on me. So I went into the river with my Canon 5D Mark IV and my 24mm lens, which is one lens that I had hoped to use for most of the landscape photos and nighttime photos. I placed an order for a new camera body from my Best Buy in downtown Anchorage, and they didn't have it ready until a week later. And this is the last photo I took with my old camera. I was able to get some rest after getting back to the camper. To be really honest, I'm just glad that I'm alive and didn't die in the river. The current is not too strong, but it's strong enough to push my body by a few feet. And the water actually got up to my chest, and I low-key thought that was it for me. When people tell you to take the Glen Highway up to Fairbanks from Anchorage, and this is why. When I was doing research about overlanding and droning locations, this one place is somewhere that everybody recommended. Thank you Adam from the Alaska Overlanding group and Brooke from the Alaska Overlander for recommending this location. Castner Glacier Ice Cave is only 9 minutes away from Rainbow Ridge. So shortly after we soaked in the view, we drove over to Castner Ice Cave. So if you see this sign, that means you're at the right trailhead for the Castner Ice Cave. And the ice cave is actually somewhere there. So it should be a 45 to an hour walk. It's not too strenuous. The snow is actually above a river, so when you walk, you gotta be really careful.
Hey babe, look at where we're at.
Castner Ice Cave.
Wow.
And that's it. We were headed back to the car. This is a family-friendly trail, so you can take your kids here too. After spending a day here at Castner Ice Cave, we started heading up north to Fairbanks and tried to see some northern lights. Well, this is something that no one really talks about when it comes to camping, overlanding, boondocking, however you want to call it. I'm definitely not sponsored, and I bought this thing called the Insta Privy. It is basically a tent that you could wear when you do your number 1 and number 2. I can't believe I brought this thing all the way from home in a luggage and to our camping trip. Fairbanks threw us a curveball, and it's nothing that we had expected. Please follow our next episodes for everything we did in Fairbanks.